The Ambanad Hills, situated on the eastern high ranges of Kollam district in the state of Kerala, holds one of the biggest clove plantations in the country. About 23,000 clove trees stand hand in hand with tea and pepper plantations within the Ambanad estate on a spread of more than 2,000 acres. It was during the colonial era that the British East India Company discovered and developed the Ambanad Hills as a plantation zone mainly to cultivate tea and pepper. Cloves were later introduced there by native planters. The current age of the clove trees at Ambanad range from 3 years to 50 years, with a good majority of them mature trees. Towards mid-January, the clove trees are full of buds, sporting a pinkish tone to convey the message that it is time to harvest them. From then on to the end of February, the Ambanad air is thick with the strong aroma of cloves. That's the time when harvesting and sun drying of the clove buds gets underway there. When the cloves get ready for harvest, a big group of skilled laborers arrive from the neighboring Tamil Nadu state and camp at Ambanad for about 2 months to harvest and dry the clove buds. A group of permanent laborers of the estate also complement the migrant workers. Most of those engaged in the job are women, and they even climb the 10 to 12 meter tall clove trees to harvest the buds that grow in clusters from single stalks on the end of branches all over the tree. There will be about 8 to 10 clove buds on a single stalk. If one takes a close look on the tree in the center, there is a woman up on it harvesting clove buds. It would take a couple of days for a single tree to be completely harvested. That's because even as the bulk of the buds turn ready for harvest, some buds on the trees will be left and harvested only later when their color turns pinkish red from greenish yellow. Buds are harvested only when they turn pinkish red. The color indicates that oil content is at its peak. But if a single stalk has both pink and green buds, the whole stalk is harvested, since the green ones too on that stalk would turn pink in a day or two. The job of the laborers engaged in harvesting does not end with plucking buds up from the trees. After picking the buds, they gather under shade trees to segregate the buds from the stalks. It is also manual job, and watching that job is a feast for the eyes. The workers pick a stalk with one hand, rub it against the palm of the other hand, and the segregation is done. It is after this that the raw buds are spread out to dry. It takes about 5 days for the green buds to get dried to the desired levels for the market. On drying, the clove buds get their chocolate brown color. Each laborer on an average earns about 450 rupees per day as wages, depending upon the quantity plucked and segregated. The leaves too are dried and stored. The stalks and leaves are purchased in bulk by a section of the toothpaste and Ayurveda medicinal product manufacturers. This market kills the claim of at least some toothpaste brands claiming to have clove oil added to the product. Clove oil has tremendous medicinal properties but is very expensive. The reality is that it is the taste of the grounded stalks and leaves of the clove trees that gives the clove taste to many toothpaste brands. Several tons of dried clove stalks and leaves are sold from the clove plantations of Kerala each year.